Welcome to the Swamp, home of the Florida Gators, and we've long been told it is here that only the Gators get out alive. What we have in store for you today, a clash between a couple of SEC teams that could have season-long ramifications. As we'll see, the Missouri Tigers taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Missouri about to kick off to lift the lid on this one. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Gators offense will get the first crack at it here. And here comes the big fella, a staple. Real attack, Jesse.
And he's a guy they can line up all over the field, David. There's matchups out there waiting to be taken advantage of.
Yeah, and it's so nice to be able to do that. It makes it easy to play quarterback when you can feature a guy like this that's fast, big, and strong.
Ready to fire from the pistol. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And that ball is picked off. Would have loved to have gotten a big return out of that one, but they'll take it first down at the 40.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. Missouri wants to go fast. Guys, this rough start is hardly what they had in mind to start SEC play, and it's not going to get any easier.
Well, no doubt about it. There were big expectations surrounding this program inside SEC play this year, and things haven't necessarily gone their way. They've had to fight a ton of adversity, but, David, they believe they have the leadership in the locker room to turn it around, but it's got to start today.
Yeah, one at a time. Like, we got to start today. We got to find something. We got to find what we're really good at, what we can hang our hat on, so we can start to build.
Fuck out of here, bro.
How in the world did the offense retain possession? The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10.
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
They'll try the run. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. The offense in hurry-up mode. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Going to try to get it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. 3rd down, and this crowd will blow out a vocal cord to help this defense. They'll try to power their way ahead.
Bro, get the fuck out of here, man. Fucking hold him.
The goal line, and he'll step into the end zone.
Bro, get the fuck out of here, man. Y'all are...
Down, Tigers.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with the system.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass is intercepted. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the big fella. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
From the gun, the running back has it. They get him after he picked up 5 and got him inside the red zone down to the 16. Missouri gets to the line quickly. The give to the back. Able to get
Why when I'm picking on players, they won't fucking switch?
The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. They'll go to the air. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Tigers!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Gators sending the offense back to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
That's a really good-looking run. I tell you, it's not easy to start at the running back position for the Florida Gators. When you think of where they can recruit in the state of Florida and really nationally, they've got a lot of the best around the country in high school wanting to come play here. So it says a lot if you're RB1 in this offense, but this dude shows you why. Speed and playmaking ability all day long.
Bro, I ran out of bounds. What the fuck?
That's the end of the
Bro,
quarter, and Missouri
y'all
has
fucking
the
stupid.
lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build
How the fuck
the
does...
lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. They'll start the drive.
I'm confused. I fucking ran out of bounds with 1 second left. Whatever. Fucking
Down to
stupid
open
little
this
ass shit.
period. Using his legs, it's Moreno. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him, and they forced the incompletion.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Got his man. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
Calls his own number. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida! And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Out of the end zone. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't get on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
After the misfire now on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. The Tigers in the hurry-up.
And you got man-to-man coverage. You're running that curl route. That ball has to come out. You know you're going to get hit. Like, you know you stopped your route. He's going to be right there. But does a great job securing the catch, getting the first down.
They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. And the Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Going for it all. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Looking to go up top on first down.
Nobody can get off a fucking block. God damn it. Fucking 2 and 3 fucking beating our ass. It was stupid shit. This game is fucking full of shit, bro.
A QB that doesn't run great, trying to get outside.
Going no huddle with fucking 2 wide sets and moving out to 5 wide. What the fuck are you doing? It's not even a fucking offense.
On second down, they'll take to the air. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
Guys didn't break that and run a fucking touchdown.
Defense stands tall and makes
oh, they're chewing the clock too. Great. And they get ball at half. Even better.
And this one splits the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Washington is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the boys of a young Warren Moon, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Minnesota. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Dude, when you got a guy like this that can just hit the gas and go pick up 15-plus yards. What a luxury. How nice is it to have a quarterback like that when I'm a tailback, when I can send the tailback one direction, quarterback the other direction. This guy's just got so much speed.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Little touch pass to the receiver. Looking for room at the 30. Touchdown, Gators!
Fuck that.
And once he found daylight, it
Celebrate.
was Katie bar the door, baby.
Really nice job
Game
working
bullshit.
the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
So they got the touchdown now, going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Here he comes from his own end zone. And the returner goes down. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, Dave?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to.
Oh, y'all aren't done. Hurry up.
Just can't.
Thought y'all were gonna do hurry up.
Over and throw a pick through the
You do that shit when you lose fucking 15 yards.
Smart. You're going to be aggressive with your decision making.
That's the end of the second quarter. That
Goddamn
means
well
it's time
better.
to join Kevin and our halftime
In the
update.
ass right now.
The Gators will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Quick pass on the jet motion. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Missouri wants to go fast. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Swings it out to his running back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. No huddle offense to the line. Quick strike complete. At the 35, he's loose. Got a lot of running room. Ripping through the defense. And the tackle was made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
Just beautiful, and that's a great feeling as a quarterback when you make that throw. It keeps your offense on the field, keeps the offense in rhythm. Obviously not as good as throwing a touchdown pass, but I'll tell you this, way better than having to trot off over to the bench and wait.
It's complete. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Missouri. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, the quarterback on that one put a lot of air under the ball. The problem is it gave the defender time to get his head around and locate it. And because of that, he was able to come away with the interception.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. The Gators sending the offense back to work. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be
And he breaks into the open. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers, commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
Got him downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Florida! Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. Bringing it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms and all the years, coaching, everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it. And the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another playoff here in the 3rd. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. First down to start the drive after the break. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Mark it off as a 6-yard gain down to the 6-yard line. Missouri gets to the line quickly. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Knocked down after a short gain, but enough to move those chains. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tiger.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. Fast motion from the offense. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Using the quick game. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Going up top on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the
Bro, what the fuck, man?
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day.
Yeah, that's fucking game. Fucking stupid, bro. Whatever.
Big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part.
You can't do shit.
So
even when we do shit, the game fucking makes some weird ass shit fucking happen.
As much time as possible between
what it is.
Stay in bounds.
I can't even fucking do shit. I can't get off blocks. I can't tackle, even though I put on conservative tackle. They breaking 3-4 tackles. Motherfuckers get wide open. My fastest people moving slow as shit right now.
Everything in front. Just a short pass to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. The lone back's got it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury.
They don't look hurt. How did he get hurt? He's standing up celebrating.
So Missouri will have to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Running it back, it's Moffitt. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now how will... He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. Well, the defense didn't get caught napping there. In this situation, you know they have to stay alert for the deep ball.
Yeah, so what defense am I going to call? I'm going to keep some DBs back deep. I'm going to keep my safety a little bit deeper, understanding they're down.
He's going for the big play. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
I'll tell you, this offense just can't afford too many more incompletions because time's running out in the game. They need big plays in the passing attack, vertically down the field, and they've got to score some touchdowns.
Here's a throw downfield late. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
And now such a tough situation. Late in this game, you're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about.
He looks that one in nicely. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. They convert the fourth down, but back to the line with no time to waste. They'll throw it on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And he's got it at the 15-yard line. Touchdown, Gators! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do.
Doesn't matter. Game over. Some stupid shit's going to happen.
The defense has to come up big.
Quarterback going to somehow see some wide open dude in 2 seconds.
Let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar
Break a sack, run for 30 yards. Something stupid's about to happen. I already know it.
Marshall is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Randy Moss had a
the interception, flip it up in the air, they gonna catch it, touchdown. Something stupid.
They're trailing by 9 to UCF. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, the inside give. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
And that's exactly what you would expect from this offense. Listen, when you're in that 1 to 2 minute range and you got the football and you got a lead, it's smash mouth, it's keep that clock running, it's ground game. So interesting now on this third down what they do next, but we got to keep that clock moving.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
On the return, it's Moffitt. Tries to find a little more running room.
2 guys can't block. Let it be me. I'm getting blocked.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This is a game of swings and momentum and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all 3 phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and to stay aggressive, to understand we've had success, we got this going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your favor.
And he'll get out of bounds. It's a first down there in plus territory, and now threatening to get the score.
And nice blocking by this offense. Nice job running the football. How about the running back? You could tell he knew exactly where the goal line was. He wanted to get to it. He was fighting to get to it, but goes out of bounds at the 1. First and goal from the 1. This offense is in great position.
Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Florida! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Man, this game is
I mean, shit, we still about to lose. Something stupid's about to happen. They got 3 timeouts, 28 seconds. They're going to move it right down the field. I have no faith in anything.
I'm looking at you, defense. You got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice.
I don't even know how I scored 35.
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Okay, 1 possession game. Got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks. Make sure we're taking some shots down the field, chewing up some yards. Jesse, the defense will be vulnerable here.
Yeah, and I think because of that, David, offensively, you got to have a plan. You got to know where your best matchup is out on the perimeter and who can make the big catches here in small windows.
Trying to find his man on first down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Got his man in the middle. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks.
Are we pressing? Like, what are we doing?
Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. Looking to move it through the air. Passes incomplete. The clock is down to 9. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. He's looking to throw it. Feeling some heat. And down he goes. Had a chance to pull one out of the fire, and the defense slammed the brakes on it, and that's going to do it. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game.